Hello and welcome to the 8th part of Age of Empires 3. I do indeed believe this is the final mission of the first act, and it is by and far going to be the longest. Hopefully this goes through this time.
Look, there are knights all around the lake.
Not just knights. The circle. See the white animals? See the men with Elaine? They are Bone Guard, the circle's elite soldiers.
This is Knight's business now. Elaine made me a pawn in this circle's game. He's betrayed the Knights of St. John, and he'll answer for it.
If you want revenge, keep him from getting his prize, the fountain's water.
What are you saying?
Destroy it. It is the only way. You cannot leave the Fountain of Youth in the hands of such men.
We can make a few fire ships, but I am low on black powder.
I am Ottoman. I have more than you could possibly ever use.
Fetch that powder, Sahim. We're gonna need all of it.
And our objective for this mission, as you may have guessed from that cutscene, is to destroy the Fountain of Youth. And let me tell you, this thing is a tank. And I mean a
Ram the fountain
tank.
with a fire ship.
Screw that.
Come on.
First things first. You see this right here? This right here? We want that. How are we gonna get it? We're gonna go up and bum rush it. Right now.
The circle have built a huge fixed gun on the cliff above the Lake of the Moon.
Aye, and we're gonna capture it.
So that's our first goal. Do I not get home shipments for this? I don't even know. Anyway, our first goal is to capture this giant thing. Because that thing will one-shot any unit, anytime, anywhere. Our goal is to capture it and hold on to it. Now,
We have captured the great cannon! We can use the fixed gun to fire upon both naval and land targets.
I'm going to try an
wagon has arrived.
extremely stupid idea. You see this little island right here? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of that outpost. Actually, can I get rid of both outposts? No, just the one. So, okay, I'm gonna get rid of this outpost.
Commandment?
Why are you over there? Come over here. Now here's the thing. The circle is going to be constantly trying to attack anything that is at the location of the fixed gun in order to capture it. My objective, then, is... You see
We
why
can
I'm...
use the fixed
see?
gun to destroy the enemy buildings nearby.
I'm honestly not going to do that. Here's why. I am going to make myself 10 mortars, plant them right there, and have them attack the Fountain of Youth from that island. Now you may be wondering, why? Well, to put it in layman's terms, I've never tried that before, and I really like mortars. I send that. Anyway, start training up stuff. I only need 2 caravels, because I just need to get the mortars onto the island safely. But most of what I do with the fixed gun is going to be against the Fountain of Youth, and look at how much health that thing has! It has 60,000 health. There is no way you're going to convince me that that's anything shy of broken. Anyway, let's do some extra damage by sending these fire ships in to attack it. Now I want, and this is stupid here, but I want a minimum of 10 mortars on that island. Preferably, well, I can go in with a minimum of 5. I'd like to have at least 10. So if I can get at least 10 mortars going in on that island, I'll be in good shape. But 5 mortars should be enough to at least get me started. Now, I don't know how much damage these mortars are going to do to this thing. For all I know, it's going to be a waste of resources. But until I have figured that out for myself... Now, you may see that I'm using the fixed gun to attack both naval targets and frontward targets, and the Fountain of Youth. That's simply so that this thing lives longer. Now, as soon as it starts getting attacked like it is now, that's my cue to just leave it be. The mortars first. Actually, I want those mortars to stay behind here.
Ready?
I'm a picture.
Now, the 2 things you absolutely have to keep throughout this entire mission, regardless of what you do, you must keep the fixed gun under your control, and you must keep attacking the fountain.
Another fire ship has arrived.
Yes.
If you were to ever stop doing either one of these, it's basically a death sentence. Or at the very least, the mission will take a whole heck of a lot longer than it should have. Aha! Now the fixed gun becomes really useful. Now that's exactly what I was worried about using a mortar strategy. But it works so wonderfully! Holy cow! If I can just constantly streamline mortars over there, as long as I continue to remain in front of the fixed gun.
We may want to send more fighting ships from our home city.
Honestly, if I can just keep a constant, steady stream of mortars over there, this might just work. And I don't have any ships in my home city thing besides the ones that I've already sent here.
Yes.
Which is none. So honestly, what I might even do is use the fixed gun as a means of keeping the mortars alive, and just let the mortars take care of the dang Fountain of Youth.
Ready.
Because I do wholeheartedly believe that it'll be entirely possible to win this off of mortars. Because you saw how much damage those mortars were doing. Look at that. It's already down to half health. Well, it's already in the yellow, rather. It's not down to half health yet. But it's in the yellow. Which means if I can keep a good mortar strategy going, I may honestly be able to pull this off. With just a couple of resources and a couple of units. I just have to keep constant pressure with the fixed gun. And always be attacking the fountain when I can help it. And I do know that there are times when attacking the fountain isn't exactly easy. Oh, I didn't realize I had a ship card. Because there are other targets in the water, such as ships and all that. But the more I can attack... But honestly, this mortar strategy is working out better than I thought it would. It might actually get this mission done within a reasonable time frame, too. Which would be oh so very useful. Alright, now I need more people on wood, because even though cannons don't cost a lot of wood, wood also isn't exactly gathered quickly. But as long as I'm doing something towards either the fountain or towards the other, I will be okay. And even if I'm destroying ships, that's fine too. Simply on the grounds that destroying ships just makes it that much easier for me to move around. Oh. Stupid fishing ship. Anyway. But that's basically the general gist of this whole mission. Is attack the fountain. Destroy it ASAP. And the fixed gun,
Ready? Imenasa. Yes.
Yeah, ready, Menasaur.
as great as it may be,
Yes.
it's not really all that useful against the fountain itself.
Yes.
Just simply because of how... It's useful against the fountain itself, don't get me wrong. Any extra
Fire
damage
ship
is
has
good.
arrived.
But it's not
Yes.
the cream of the crop of what to use against the fountain.
Ready.
You get what I'm saying.
¿Qué me ordena?
Veteran Rhodiolos.
Voy a hacerlo.
Come on, the men.
5 more mortars onto a ship.
Which one?
Let's do this. As long as that fire ship. Oh man, just barely missed.
Come on, the men. Avance!
We've got to keep up our attacks on the Fountain of Youth.
Commandment.
Ready,
Couldn't agree more.
Menasaur. Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fixed gun now to create a safe field of passage
You want.
for
Come. Yes.
my mortars,
Yes.
and use the fixed gun as a secondary means of defense for them,
Yes.
while at the same time keeping my attacks up on the fountain. Look at that! 5 mortar shells straight off right onto it. This is going much more well than I had
Yes.
imagined.
Menasaur. Yes.
Wow, that fountain's really going down pretty quick. It's down to a third of its health already. And this turns out to be the shortest mission yet. Ooh, bad. It's not good at all.
Damage the Fountain of Youth, but it's not.
Alright, you know what?
destroyed yet.
Normally I would use the field gun to get... Well, yeah, I am going to use the field gun to get rid of these things. Because it's almost down. It's a couple more mortar attacks.
The Bone Guarder attempted to recapture the fixed gun. Stop them! Repel the attackers! That's it?
We've done it!
Oh, wow. I didn't even get to see the thing die. I was too busy focused on the fixed gun. My apologies that I didn't show off the thing being destroyed, but I can't believe that worked. I honestly can't believe that worked.
With Elaine Magnan dead and the fountain destroyed, the Circle of Ossus had nothing left in the New World. Sahin knew the Europeans were carving out empires in the Americas. He realized that the Ottomans were as much relics of the past as the Knights of St. John. Lizzie had lost her Spanish gold, and it would be several years before she really forgave Morgan. I'm not sure if she was really my great-great-grandmother. But folks say I have a pirate's temper. Was there something special about the fountain's water? All I know for sure is the Circle would return to find out.
Aha! Alright. So, in the next part of Let's Play Age of Empires 3, we will go into the second act. See, I was right that was the last mission. Anyway, see you then.